Welcome everyone to the Children's Chat for the First United Church of Christ in Schuylkill Haven, Pennsylvania. I'm Pastor Sean Van Dyke, and today for our chat, which is happening on Mother's Day, we're going to talk about love. We do that a lot, don't we? Especially in church. We're always talking about God's love for us and remembering that Jesus' greatest commandment was that we should love God with our heart, mind, soul, and strength. That means to love God with everything we have and to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. So we're to love God, love other people, and we also need to love ourselves. Mothers are really good at teaching us how to love ourselves because they love us first. So I have a little story here about Jesus choosing his disciples and why he chose them. Jesus began to tell people about God. He knew he had a lot of work to do, and he went to find some helpers. As Jesus was walking along the seashore, he saw some fishermen. Jesus called to them, "Come, follow me. I will make you fishers of people." Now, it kind of sounds like the people are going to be popping up out of the water, right? That's not what Jesus meant. He meant they were going to share God's love with other people. Right away, they left their boats and followed Jesus. Their names were Peter, Andrew, James, and John. Later, Jesus met a tax collector named Matthew. His job was to get the tax money from the people and give it to the king. Matthew quit his job to follow Jesus too. Jesus chose some more people. Their names were Philip, Bartholomew, Thomas, and another man named James. Thaddeus, Simon, and Judas joined them too. Jesus now had 12 new followers. He called them his disciples. Jesus taught them about God's love. And after he taught them about God's love, then they went out into the world to teach other people about God's love. Because God loves us, we love one another. And on this Mother's Day, I'm sure we're all really grateful for how much our mothers love us. But of course, it's important to remember our mothers weren't always mothers. There are other things as well. Your mother probably went to high school, maybe to college, and graduated and wore a graduation cap like this. That's because other things are important to your mothers. Our mothers, they love us, but they love other things. They have friends, they have other interests and activities. So it's important for us to remember our mothers are more than our mothers, and we don't possess them, and we can't control them. They're their own people, and it's important that we honor them and celebrate them for their own people. Mothers certainly do a lot for us. Mothers often are our chauffeurs. They drive us around wherever we need to go, make appointments for us, keep us on time, keep gas in the car, and they're always ready. That's one reason we love our mothers. Mothers are also kind of like the captain of the ship. They have to make sure everybody's prepared, everybody's ready to do their job. Everybody is on board and knows what's happening. But mothers can also be like a music conductor because everyone in the family has their own interest. Everyone's their own person. So mothers have to take the music that the oboe's making and the music that the violin is making and the music the trumpet's making and put them all together like a conductor, although that music may be that your brother's a wrestler and your sister rides horses and your other brother plays a musical instrument. And so your mom is careful making sure as the conductor that everybody's coming in at the right time and knows what their part is. Mothers are also like safari directors. They're generally the ones who schedule our vacation, make sure everything's packed for camping, get the food gathered together, buy the airplane tickets, or just make sure everything is in the car along with our dads before we go on a long trip. Mothers wear so many hats and they're so good to us. That's why we love them and why today on Mother's Day we want to say thank you, moms, for teaching us about God's love and for loving us so much like God does, unconditionally, without limits. But since it is your day, we want to remember, moms, that you're much more than our mothers, and we want you to sit back, take a little time to rest and relax. We'll let some other people be in control for today. You just enjoy yourself and take a little siesta. Your rest is well deserved. Thank you, moms. God bless you.